Good evening, I'm Nashika, and this is chale.news. Tonight, NPP's internal elections descended into full chaos, with ballot boxes smashed and an officer hospitalized. The Attorney General is accused of defying a high court order. A bridge collapse in Upper East killed a patient who couldn't get to hospital. And some good news, Awuche is keeping his leg. Let's get into it. The NPP's internal elections today were something else. In Bantama, 3 people, including the constituency organizer, were arrested after storming a polling center, smashing ballot boxes, and sending an election officer to KATH with a foot injury. Courts froze elections in multiple constituencies. A candidate was caught distributing 105,000 Ghanaian cedis to delegates. And through all of it, Dr. Bawumia posted a Facebook message praising the party's democratic tradition, making zero mention of any of the day's events. Full breakdown on chale.news. Meanwhile in court, Ghana's Attorney General is under serious fire. Hours after a high court ruled that former NAFCO boss Hanan Aludiba could travel, having already heard the state's own objections, he was rearrested at Kotoka Airport. Lawyers Kofi Bentil and Andrew Igyapa Mercer are calling it a direct challenge to judicial authority. When the state itself defies a court ruling, that's a rule of law problem. Another uncomfortable question about justice and politics. Lawyer Martin Kapebu has revealed that Abu Trika's extradition was originally meant to happen at the same time as former Finance Minister Ken Ofori-Atta's return. No official government response. But the implication that extraditions may be timed as political bargaining chips is hard to ignore. NPP spokesperson Akosua Manu is urging Supreme Court judges to dismiss all 3 pending suits on President Mahama's term limit eligibility, warning them to think about the long term. 3 simultaneous cases that could determine whether Mahama contests 2028 are waiting at the apex court. High stakes. A story that should make everyone angry. In Tempane District, Upper East Region, a bridge collapse has completely cut off Congo and surrounding communities. Floodwaters have blocked every alternative route. A patient who couldn't cross died before reaching hospital. As of tonight, no government repair plan has been announced. And from Yendi, armed men have been filmed firing shots inside a school compound while children were in class. Zohe EP Primary and JHS Education Group, School for Life is demanding arrests. This is the second alarming school safety incident in Yendi within days. Unacceptable. On the security front, Ghana destroyed over 4,000 surrendered illegal firearms at a national ceremony in Tisano today. Chief of Staff Julius Debra called it a critical step for national security. Given what's happening in Yendi and Sefwi Sayarano, the urgency is real. Big economic news coming Monday. Ghana is set to sign the Abuja Declaration alongside Côte d'Ivoire, Nigeria, and Cameroon, forming a Cocoa Value Addition alliance. Together, these 4 countries grow about 2/3 of the world's cocoa. The goal: process more on African soil, negotiate collectively with buyers, and push back against the EU's deforestation regulation. This one matters. Your fuel prices could be affected by what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran has privately admitted to Trump's team that attacks on shipping were a mistake, blaming a rogue internal faction, but the U.S. wants a public statement before Saturday's ceasefire talks. If that standoff holds, the expected fuel price cuts in Ghana from July 16th may not happen. Watch this space. Ghanaians showed up, Cape Coast, Tama, Ho, and more, for today's National Flood Aftermath Cleanup. The June 29th floods killed 13 and displaced 58,000, and the energy today was genuine. But environmental engineer Dr. Juliet Ohamangan-Tiamoa has a warning. Without structural fixes, those drains will simply clog again. Enthusiasm isn't enough. Justice update on Kobby the Autotune. The Kasoa Akwili District Court has remanded Aqua Mansa and her grandson Moses Afful, accused of fatally beating the beloved young internet star over a mango dispute. They return to court July 21st. Ghana hasn't stopped watching. Good news: Awuche is keeping his leg. Doctors at Tamale Teaching Hospital have reversed their earlier amputation recommendation after a fresh assessment, with Ibrahim Mahama's team confirming continued support for his care. Ghana's tallest man is going to be okay. Heartbreaking news from across the continent. Mamelodi Sundowns and Bafana Bafana midfielder Jayden Adams has died at just 25 years old. He played 3 matches for South Africa at the 2026 FIFA World Cup days ago. The cause of death hasn't been officially confirmed. Tributes are pouring in from across Africa. Rest well. We're ending on something that made us smile. Switzerland's outgoing ambassador to Ghana got goosebumps. Literal goosebumps, holding a handcrafted watch made right here in Accra. H.E. Simone Giger received the orange timepiece from Warrior King Watches founder Patrick Amofa and called it elegant. Ghana-made, that's the energy. That's your evening, Chale. Every story you heard tonight, and the ones we couldn't fit, are fully reported at chale.news. Stay informed, stay safe. Good night.